One. Oh, your mother's fucking twat. They put the fucking X right at the bottom where the fucking shit is. Holy fuck, man. I can't take this fucking stupid program anymore. This is absolutely fucking retarded. Prime?
We're recording.
Yeah, we're recording. Put the fucking song in here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 54 of the Prime Podcast. I'm your host, Coast. There is your other host, Big Chief Smash, and your other blubber host, Fats the Assassin. Everybody say hello.
Hello.
Also, I have an additional co-host with me today. I don't know how much of her that you guys can see, but Sienna, stand up. Stand up a little bit.
Hi.
Hi.
She's doing her own podcast.
She's so cute. Ow.
All right, gentlemen. This is going to be the greatest show of our lives or the biggest shit show of all time.
All right.
What say you?
Let's roll with
Well, I just want to, because I came in after you guys were both into the program, but what's going on, Mr. Puppet?
First of all, I'm not even going to fight that one. I've got two wisdom teeth acting like fucking Rorschach, Walter Kovacs, fighting their way out of prison, and the rest of my teeth are locked in here with these sons of bitches.
None of you seem to understand. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
And I can't do shit about it till the 29th because apparently every oral surgeon in New York has fucking escaped to the DR.
Jesus, the 29th. You hate that, right? When you call up for like a dental appointment, they're like, how about next February?
Yeah.
It's like, no, it actually is killing me now. And then once it goes away, I'm going to forget about it again.
Yeah, as I'm scrolling through ZocDoc, I'm like, oh, emergency. Dental emergency. That means it requires attention now. But no.
That's why you just got to show up at Nassau Community Hospital.
Yeah, I tried that and they turned my ass away.
Really?
Yeah.
How did that happen? Whoa.
Long story, but basically they said these weren't the hours to take emergency dental issues.
Well, did you go to the emergency room?
What were the hours?
I don't know. They didn't specify that clearly. They just said these weren't the hours, and the person there gave me a whole lot of fucking attitude.
Wow.
Did you go to
Fuck
the
you.
dental clinic or to the emergency room?
Emergency, then the dental. The emergency turned my ass away. Dental said these aren't the hours.
This must be some COVID shit, because I used to roll in there and just go straight to the fucking emergency room. They would stick me up with the Michael Jackson formula and be like, go upstairs. I'm like, shit, you got it. That's it.
Oh, this hurts.
Yeah, I hate to see you like this, man. Like, what are your teeth made out of? Are they made out of, like, plastic or something?
Yep.
Or are they regular? Because I don't see any teeth in your mouth.
Yeah, I don't see any teeth. I only see like gums and
Just
that
felt.
that dangly thing in the back of your throat. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Bing ba ah shit.
Oh, man. He's got the gazelles on. How do you say that? Gazelle? Gazelle?
Gazelle.
Gazelle. Gazelles.
People been
Gazelle.
saying it wrong. People been pronouncing it like the fucking animal in Africa wrong for years. It's Kazal.
I mean, we can't.
The streets say gazelles, man.
Gazelle.
The streets
That's it.
kiss my ass.
They put a C on that shit, too, even
That's
though it's a
right.
G, right? Gazelle.
No, they
it's
say
a C.
gazelle.
It's a C. People have
C.
been putting a G on it.
No, people put a G on it. Gazelles.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gazelle.
Yeah, and then I got, mid back spasms and lower back pain, so I'm all fucked up.
What now? How did this injury come about? What triggered the incident? Because I know what happened to me. What happened to you?
Well,
I
the
got
guy
up.
actually
got Pulled out his hand too fast. So funny, fans.
Emotional damage.
The guy's in a time of need here, Fats. What are you?
You can massage my injured pickle.
This guy got a Band-Aid on his pickle.
Ow.
Oh, man. How could we see him like this, Fats? But, yo,
Listen,
maybe we should start a GoFundMe for him.
Please.
What did?
when I saw him, I actually thought that the Snuggle Bunny ran up on him and said he was talking shit and like gave him the business. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Snuggles is he's out walking the stroll. Nah. If I gotta worry about anyone, it's either Alf, arch nemesis, or
Right.
Elmo because he's like our boogeyman. He's like our killer.
Yo, well, hold on. Alf is your top op?
Yes.
That's your top op? Wow, I didn't even
Alf
know
is
that.
the ops like that?
I didn't know Alf was the ops, man. You know what I'm
Show
saying?
you.
What kind of like shit will Alf do in beef? Does he shoot spots up or like was he just come and eat your cat? What does he do?
Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, he's like a tooth fairy. He pops into your home, eats your cat, and then disappears.
Let me ask you a question. Like, if a chick left the window open just with the legs spread and shit, like, will he come eat that cat too? Or
No. He's not into that kind of cat.
what if it was furry as fuck?
No. But if you leave a glizzy on the window, he'll take his time.
Whew.
Earlier this week when you were talking to us, I don't think that you would have been mad if Alf ran into your cat earlier this week from what you were telling me.
Hold the fuck up. Nigga, what? I think we need to run that back. Fats was having a stroke.
Earlier this week when you were talking to us, I don't think that you would have been mad if Alf ran into your cat earlier this week from what you were telling us.
All right, I got you, bro. And I'm even wearing the badge, so you're good. A little snip here, a little snip there. It's like a bris, okay? I fixed it in post, and now you don't sound stupid no more.
Earlier this week, I don't think you would have been mad if Alf ran into your cat from what you were telling us.
Oh, yeah. Little
You
bastard
got it.
pissed on my couch.
Ah, man.
I almost gave you up, Spartacus.
Your cat's name is Spartacus?
Yep. Also
Yo,
known as Spooty or Spoots Magooterstein III.
You look at this motherfucker. You way out of alignment, bro. You got one shoulder up high and one all down low and shit. Like,
Yeah, it's the bandage. It's pretty thick.
all right, how are we gonna get you back into like one piece? Do we got to get some really good thread and needles? Like, how are we gonna fix this?
Pretty much. I got to find a green laundromat around the area. A lot
You know
of these
what?
places haven't
Forget
converted yet.
the laundromat, man. Forget the laundromat. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna go high end. We're gonna take you to a cleaners. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying?
Yo,
But, real quick second. What's going on with Sienna, though?
you know it's funny. My boy Wally Santos, he's got a cleaners, 100% organic cleaners in the Bronx. My boy, this is Mr. Positive. You guys ever see
I'm
Mr.
gonna need the plug.
Yo, Wally, you got to take care of my man right here, Mr. Positive. He will fix you the fuck up for real. He's got an organic cleaners in the Bronx, bro.
All
it's-
cotton, no synthetic fibers.
Yo,
real.
yo, plug Wally right here. Put him in right here. This
Boom.
motherfucker.
Yeah! Merry Christmas, everybody. It's Christmas Eve. I'm at my daughter's. I've been eating like they sent me to the electric chair. Oh, like fucking Pac-Man.
But yeah, and we're back. Yo, that motherfucker right there is the genuine article right there. He's gonna fix my man up. I think we should take him in there, Fats. I think we should take him to Wally's.
That's what I'm saying.
We should make this a segment.
We were basically like, oh, we're gonna find a laundromat, but I want to take him like, upscale. I want to get him right. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
all right. I don't do this a lot, but I'm gonna call my man Wally. We're gonna take you in, and he's gonna fucking straighten you the fuck out, bro. I'm telling you, dead
appreciate it,
ass.
guys.
I'm telling you, man.
appreciate it.
Fuck a GoFundMe. I'll pay for it. I'll pay that ticket. $29. I don't care. He's fixing you.
That's right.
He's fixing you.
And extra starch, so you're gonna come out looking, yo.
This motherfucker. Wait till you see the video. He's gonna be fucking shining, bro. He's gonna have a little fucking outfit on, bro. You wait till you see it. He'll probably have some baby clothes that never got picked up. He'll put them on this motherfucker.
Hey, special tailored. But yes, I take 3T for all donations concerned.
3T. You know how many fucking 3T princess dresses I have for my daughter here?
Oh, put them on hold for me. Thank you.
Yo, you should rock a princess dress on one of these shows one time.
Bet.
Look, I even found your headphones, bro.
Wow.
Only if Sienna allows it. I'm not
Sure.
going to go against Lil Queen.
I when I was taking her down here, I told her we're doing a podcast, and she's like, I need my headphones. And then she wouldn't come down until I found these fucking headphones. I said, listen, I got headphones. You get the Bose joints. Nah, I need mine. She started crying.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
What'd she give you? Ah, nice.
Daddy, a big boy.
Thank you very much.
Daddy's a big boy. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in the news, the maggots booed their king this week. How
The
did that
maggots
happen?
booed their kid. Oh, because he got the booster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's even funnier that what's his name? Tim O'Reilly, right? Or was it Pat? Tim? Tom? I forget. What's his name? O'Reilly.
Yes.
O'Reilly.
Yeah. Anyhow, he was up there with him, I think, and they were talking about how they both got the booster, and I think Don was even trying to like calm the crowd down, like no, don't, folks, no, folks, no, folks, no, don't, folks. No.
Listen, man, he's doing the right thing for his health. He's getting the booster shot. We should all
his age, obviously, he should.
He should. Look, I mean, El Papito got the booster, and look how he's doing.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, I see what you're doing there. What the fuck does back pain and fucking wisdom teeth have to do with the booster?
Inflammation.
And he walked right into it.
Oh,
I don't know.
My testicles are inflamed.
I have an idea. If you would just drink the bleach, this wouldn't have happened.
Contrary to popular belief, bleach is very damaging to me.
Hey,
Oh,
Coach,
man. Yo, what up?
I know he said, I had the booster, and I got the best booster of all the boosters.
I have the best booster.
I got the best booster. I got the best booster that money could buy, folks.
Yes.
I was instrumental in developing of this booster. It's
Right.
all me, not Sleepy Joe.
That's right.
Yeah.
The OG booster. That's what we should call him from now. OG booster.
OG booster.
OG Vax card. So, what else is going on, man? You guys are depressing the fuck out of me today. I'm
R.A.
over
the
here.
Rugged Man and Tim Pool.
Who the fuck is Tim Pool? And why does he have millions of followers and I've never heard of him before?
I don't know.
Well, first of all, what was the beef about? Like, why were they beefing? I didn't get to look at the story.
Here's what happened.
Put it in. Put it in right here. There you
Ready?
go.
And boom.
I've been noticing, that's the takeaway from the struggle of the black man.
It seems like we're blending between
No, you're a
generalizations.
racist prick. Here's my hour-long documentary about the black struggle in Ferguson.
Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah. Oh, great. $100,000 budget. James Baldwin interviews with people on the ground to talk about what they've been through, and you have the nerve to come up to me and tell me my experiences don't matter when I'm fighting the fight.
Stop screaming, bitch. Stop screaming, first of all. Talk to me like because I'm not that guy.
Yeah,
Talk
you are.
normal.
You
I'm not
are.
that
You
guy.
actually are, dude. You are that
No,
guy.
I'm talking about I'm not that guy. The fucking screaming, bitch. You want to get fucked up? Huh?
And we're back. So, to summarize, while they were talking about some hot button issues and about the fact that Tim Pool typically defends people like Derek Chauvin and things like that in these cases that polarize the country, and he always tends to lean right wing. He made the assertion that, he also goes through experiences like being checked for extra security at the airport. R.A. says, it's probably the beanie. Tim suggests that R.A. is racist. These are both white men, ladies and gentlemen. And he starts, popping off at R.A. R.A.'s like, no, don't do that, bitch. Don't.
Yeah, that's about where I caught up with it. The clip. And then R.A. stands up with his pants, like his belt unbuttoned and shit. I'm like, oh shit, somebody's about to get fucked. You see that? R.A.'s like, he stood up. He's like, I'm not the motherfucking one, and his belt is dangling. I'm like, damn. Like, this is
dick slap man.
To me, this was a moment where I'm just wondering to myself, because I saw this video with no context, and it's just R.A. flipping out with his pants undone, and I'm like, has R.A. hit rock bottom?
What would you say? What would you say if it wasn't anything homosexual? It was just R.A. taking his belt off and spanking a grown man.
I think R.A. took his. I think his belt was already off. I think when R.A. sat down, he had to do one of those moves you do when you get your pants is a little, when you used to be a little thinner and then it starts you filling out. And I think that that's what happened. And he was digging into his gut, so he had to undo it to sit comfortably. He didn't really plan on standing up and getting in a motherfucker's ass. But also, I like, I've been watching a lot of Nems videos, and I really like the way Nems approaches everything in life. So I'm just going to say fuck both of their lives. Fuck them. I like the idea that you could just say fuck their life. Fuck everything about those videos and fuck their life. Fuck everyone. That does nothing for me. I don't care. Fuck their life.
All right.
You know what?
Well, so
hold on real quick.
Fuck y'all lives too. I'm saying. Bing bong.
My life?
Fuck your life.
Yeah, fuck this back
now,
pain.
But hold on.
Fuck
Hold
back
on.
pain's life.
How
Fuck Tupac's life.
how bipolar is that? How bipolar is that? First he's like, I'll pay whatever it takes to get you fixed.
Nah.
And now it's fuck your life.
Nah. Don't ever disrespect me looking like a green cum rag with a fucking bandana on it. The fuck is you laughing about?
That's pretty accurate.
Yo.
You aim up and it just lands right on your face.
I mean, that shit happens sometimes, bro.
Hey, I got distance. Anyhow, so continuing with the Tim Pool story, he took the video off his YouTube, but of course, before that happened, the clips were flying around everywhere on the internet. Nobody's showing the part where him and RA come back together, hug it out, talking about they were both out of line for coming at each other like that. RA even got on Twitter, said he will admit when he's wrong, he was out of line. He's got some personal life shit that he brought into the fucking into the interview. He wasn't trying to bring that energy in there, and he apologized. And
fuck that. He should have just said fuck his life.
Yep.
But bring a picture of that guy up. What is the guy's name?
Tim Pool.
Let me see. Tim Pool.
No relation to Dead.
No, he's not. I figured that would be how he got all those followers. Let's see. Tim Pool. Let's see. Damn, Tim Pool. This guy, that's why he wears that beanie. This motherfucker's bald as shit under that fucking thing, huh?
Yep.
Don't ever disrespect me looking like a shrunk down diabolic. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this picture. Yo, you got to source this. Just Google Tim Pool. This picture that comes up looked like somebody fucking shrunk Bollock and put him in like a 5'6" body.
He definitely looks like a Bollock mini-me.
Mini
but
Bollock.
Anyway, yo, you guys are hip-hop aficionados. You both are very talented artists, and you live a hip-hop lifestyle.
No, I don't. Stop it.
So anyhow, moving right along.
Fuck your point. Go ahead.
Yo.
What?
It's getting crazy out here with these rappers getting killed, man.
Oh yeah, I saw that dude got stabbed in the neck or some shit.
At that big concert, it was a big concert out there, and backstage melee broke out, and Draco the Ruler. Draco the Ruler.
Hey.
He's a.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I've literally never heard this name before.
Let me ask you a question, Fats. You're telling this story like you ever heard of Draco the Ruler before this. Did you?
I did. I watch a lot of I watch a lot of No Jumper, so I saw his No Jumper interview, and I was aware of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I never even heard his music. No disrespect to anything.
I'm not talking about like I was an ultra fan of his music. I was saying
but the way you preface this shit though, this is the problem with it, and this is why we're so outside of the loop. Me and Jay is like you guys you live the hip hop lifestyle and your hip hop heads. This shit don't have anything to do with my the way I listen to hip hop. Like, unless he appeared on the 36 Chambers album or Only Built for Cuban Links, I'll never experience this guy.
But this is where I'm going with this.
Go ahead.
This situation now, like the way this culture is going, and the many spin-offs of this culture, the drill scene, the whatever, all of these different like the nuances of the new parts of the culture. When it comes to beef now, beef is settled in death. Like, it's crazy. Like, these guys, and it's getting to the point where it's just like another rapper died.
It's fucking sad and tragic, bro. He was 20-something years old.
Yeah.
And he needs to die over.
But the thing about it is like, this is not like a guy. He put out a couple of projects, and he was like really, really bubbling on underground. Like, he was like independently, he was getting it, and he made it up to this festival. Obviously, he's doing something in his lane to make it to this point, to be on, to perform at Rolling Loud, to perform at these different festivals. You obviously have a core fan base. People know who you are. Now, obviously, we're older, so we're not checking for somebody that's in their 20s like that, because that person is not rapping to us in our demographic. That's why you still listen to 36 Chambers and things like that, because you listen to the things that you're the time period you're from. I'm just saying, this new generation, they take beef. Like beef before, when we were growing up, was they came to your show, they cut your sound. And like maybe somebody got thrown off stage. And that was that. You understand what I'm saying?
PM Dawn.
Right. I mean, that was that. Now, when these guys say like beef and they run into each other, like somebody dies, man.
Hey, Fats, I don't know if you remember this or not, but we had a fair amount of beef-related killings back in the 90s and early 2000s. I mean, aside from Biggie and Pac, we had Jam Master Jay, Soldier Slim, Gaddafi of the Outlaws, Stretch, Bugs and Proof from D12, Mossberg, Mac Dre, Stack Bundles, Kevlar. Hell, even going as far back as Scott LaRock, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, Alzheimer's.
That's crazy.
There was an element of that, but it's like almost like now it's like you ain't official unless you actually will kill somebody or die over your shit. Like nobody wants to fucking die.
It was your entourage that did that. They took the hits and they put out the hits.
I think they said this was part of YG's entourage or some shit. They got this guy.
Right.
Like he had some ongoing beef with YG. I see all these little articles come up. That's how I even knew about it on Facebook or something. But the thing about it here is like, listen, I'm not trying to take anything away from this dude. It's sad, it's tragic, it's fucked up. But this kind of shit, like, why do I only have to hear about these artists when they die? You know what I mean? Like, why? That's like headline news. I've never been exposed to this guy in any other form or fashion except for the beef and that killed him. Like that's it. And it's like, and I think it's because, like I said before, it's like, I don't know this guy because I listen to the shit I listen to. There's very few new artists that I actually fuck with. There's a few of them, don't get me wrong. And when I say new, they're probably 8 years old. I mean, like, from 8 years ago, not 8-year-olds. But
okay. I'm about to be like, yo, like the Sesame Street scene is lit.
No. I got what he's saying. He's saying new, but like they've been out for 8 years.
They've been out for a minute, and I heard their names, and I finally checked them, like shit like that. But like, it's also a completely different style of fucking music, which brings this other question into the air. Here is like, do you think that like it's possible? Like, for example, a dude like R.A. the Rugged Man, who has an absolutely fantastic career. He sells music. He goes on tour. People know him within a certain demographic and community of hip-hop heads. Now, when he went on that show, people are like, who's this fat old white guy? Mm-hmm. Like, that shit, even the same shit with Nems in this video where, like, people are like, your 5 minutes is over. Like, there's so many different parts of the world and people that exist in these little packs. Like, Nems is killing shit, and people think that he's only known for this fucking video.
That's what I said last time. Like, people are just catching up now. This guy's been putting in work for years and years and years. But the crazy part about it is I'm just at a loss of like where the disconnect became to where now the moment that you have a disagreement, because like beef and hip hop is that, I mean, that we grew up on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the whole battle thing was. And guys having problems with other artists and everything else. We knew about that. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like when Biggie and Pac died, those were monumentous events. You know what I'm saying? And it was like those shook the. Now it's like they die so back to back that it's like, oh yeah, another rapper just died.
It's because the reason why is because like Biggie and Pac were the two biggest fucking hip hop artists at the time in the mainstream hip hop community. Right. There's so many. This is the point I was trying to bring into that is like there's so many little micro factions of hip hop fans that like we don't know who these people are, and they have millions of streams and views and followers and all this shit, and we never heard of them. It's like all these little worlds that exist.
Right.
So it's like, how do you tap into that and make your own little world? Like that's, and then like, I don't know. It's like we want to compare it to what the fuck is our world. This shit, we don't know no parts of this shit, bro. You're comparing it to like a shit you know and shit we know, like Biggie and Pac.
Right.
They were, that was like when television came out, there was 5 channels. You know what I mean? Like that's now. When we were listening to hip hop, there was fucking maybe 10 huge hip hop artists. Like in the beginning then. Now there's These guys are so huge. That guy's probably bigger, doing the same kind of numbers Biggie and Pac did back then, and we don't even know who the fuck he is.
Right.
It's crazy, man.
I'm reminded of a line from Killer Priest. And not to say that this has anything in terms of East or West Coast implications, but the line, unedited, is too many rappers in the East want to be gangsters. Too many gangsters in the West want to be rappers. So take the East and West locations out of it, and it's, too many rappers want to be gangsters and too many gangsters want to be rappers. And I think these days it's super lopsided. Gang culture has really proliferated the music scene, and I think that's what's a lot behind of what's going on.
See, back
normally, you'd go from one coast to another. You travel, and then what would happen is you have to contact the local gangs to make sure you're okay to roll through. Sometimes you're obligated to contract them for personal security and things like that, so you're not run up on by any randoms in the street and shit. But nowadays, it's such a stranglehold that all the gangsters that want to be rappers are bringing that shit, bringing that life into the culture, into their lives, and then it ends careers super fucking early. Hold on, let me fix my bandana.
So, all right, while you're fixing your bandana, let me ask you a question about this. Like now, how does these worlds coexist? How are they in the same fucking breath where you got a guy, like, not to bring it back to R.A. again, like R.A. doesn't have to check in with anybody when he goes to Milwaukee to do a show. Is that because he's white?
No, it's because the shit he talks about isn't gang related. He never talks about this shit.
It's like,
he doesn't talk about drugs, but people that talk about gangs and drugs, those things come with weight. And if you're going to be talking about your street credibility, you have to represent it and prove it in the places you go when people want to test your mettle.
All right, but hold up a second. Like, so I mean, I don't talk about gang shit. I'm not in a gang. But you know, obviously there'd be reference to drug shit because
Street. Sorry, go ahead.
Even same thing with R.A.'s music. It has a theme to it. He talks about his past. He talks about shit. So because it was about his experiences, and because he's not currently claiming any set, he's good to go wherever. And this goes for...
You got to think about it like this. If you rap into a specific demographic, if you talking gang street talk...
What is that? What is gang street? I don't want none of this to get confused. What is gang street talk?
Like if you talking about like, yo, I'm from here and this is the things that we do. We get into it with ops and we do this and we bust these guns and this is what we do, right? You're talking about activity that is specifically catered toward people that may be gang members or even gang bangers, right? Now, when you come to a particular city to do a show, who do you think is the demographic that is showing up? So now you have, if they're coming to hear you talk to them about the things that you do, you have to have those type of people with you. You have to be coming from that type of element.
There's always going to be people that are going to be like, yo, this dude's fake, and then they'll call you out, and then in that scene, that's detrimental to your reputation.
So hold up. So if you're, all right, like, so this is where this line gets real fucked up and fuzzy, like my man here. For me, it's like
fucked up and fuzzy.
Yes, fucked up and fuzzy, like my man. So like, all right, you need to specifically claim a set. Like you need to be like, I'm rolling with such and such a gang, this is us, kind of like you're coming out there like, you know, and do you have to specify your ops? Who would be your ops?
Well, what do you think the drill scene is?
Yo, we might as well be talking about Garth Brooks. I have no fucking clue.
Right,
I have no fucking clue.
Going on drills. You know what drills are, right, Jay?
Yes.
Okay, so going on drills is basically you going to kill your ops, going to do damage to your ops. It's basically like war music.
I don't have any ops, bro.
Okay, I'm explaining to you what these people are doing. So basically, the whole culture is now I'm dissing my ops. I'm dissing my dead ops. Like,
hey, yo,
like people's friends and family that have been killed. They be making whole diss songs about that. So it's basically just it's beyond battling. it's more or less like, yo, we're gonna basically talk the most disrespectful things that we can to each other.
See, but hold on.
I have to show you just how hard I really am, because if we run into each other and you've been talking this crazy about me and I've been talking this crazy about you, then it has to go up.
Yeah, but this is something hip-hop we've all been doing as hip-hop artists forever. You think of the craziest, most disrespectful type punchlines, battle rap shit you could say.
But we was never dissing nobody's dead friends, man.
No, I know that, but it's like, what if somebody's like, all right, well, I'm your ops now. We are ops.
Well, like I said, entourages, like Jay, what we just said, entourages used to run into each other all the time, and people would get whooped out, and
it
would be entourages that be catching it, not the rapper getting killed.
No, but also, like, you know how many times we went to a show and I had to punch people in the face or choke them, like, just because. Were they my ops, yo? Were these the ops?
No, you're missing it, man. You missing it, man.
It's two different cultures.
Yeah, it's my point. Completely different.
It's gang culture making a hard push into the music scene, and with that comes challenge. It's all about strength. It's all about, the claims you make that you can back up. There's always going to be somebody on the opposite side, your ops, saying that you're not that official, that's not you, those weren't your stories. Right. But anyone claiming a gang, you go to a city that has that gang and the gang's opposite, their ops. And so, you have to go in and check with the big homies. You can't just say that you're from a certain gang, and members of that gang are going to want to know. Anyway,
all right, this raises another question. I'm not, like I said, I'm not affiliated in any sort of way, but you're just not going to disrespect me. Does that turn me into the ops then? If I go to another city.
You're missing it. You're missing it.
No, I'm not missing it. I'm making it the point of how fucking ridiculous it is. That's all.
No, I get it. I understand. No,
that's all.
You're right. It is ridiculous. But
it is ridiculous.
Also something that we can't even dismiss because it's so prevalent. It's there. We got to deal with it no matter what.
Well, that's what I mean.
And you have to understand also, the whole gang culture spread throughout the 50 states. Because remember, Chicago had
how many states?
The 50 states.
Oh, there's only 50. What about the other two?
There's only 50, man. Old Dirty had that wrong. The MC ain't any 52 states. No. Hawaii and Alaska count in the 50.
I learned everything I know from Wu-Tang Clan. All right.
Let me just say this.
Say it.
From hip hop music. Remember, Chicago had their own culture. LA had their own culture. New York even had its own culture. Because of the music, a lot of these gangs, instead of being local, they became national. Because these guys started traveling and planting seeds all over the country. Right?
Planting seeds, you mean busting nuts?
So now, you basically see Chicago gangs in New York. Chicago gangs in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? There's Bloods and Crips everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Grove Street, we don't fuck with no ballers.
So when you could be beefing with a faction of, let's say, GDs from a certain place. But then if you go to this other state that has GDs in it, you don't think that it's not over because you're not talking about the ones from where you come from. These guys are going to take up the fight too.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any ops. I love everybody,
Exactly, but that's what I'm trying to say.
But fuck your life.
Bing bong.
I love everybody except Buttertones. Fuck his life.
But
and on that note,
again though, real quick before we finish this segment, the thing is, right now, you okay?
Yeah, I'm just feeling
it. So anyway, real quick, all I'm saying is about this whole situation, these new guys, man, they coming into money quick. They're coming into money quick, and they're coming into fame quick, and they're dying quick. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that. We want more life here.
It's like the richer these guys get, they want to gangbang harder. That's crazy.
I want to gangbang too. I'm down. You guys want to get some bitches and do a gangbang?
Ow. Ow.
Hey.
Ow. Anyway, it's about that time. Let's hope we don't catch too many criticism for that last comment from Phil sitting next to his own child.
Can you?
No,
can
she's
you,
not even.
Can you?
You can't see her, can you?
I'm
gonna
direct them to the P.O. box, please, sir.
85 Morty's Road.
She can't hear us anyway. She has headphones on. Remember that movie? What was it?
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs. Yeah, she's got her earmuffs on. She's listening to Diana.
Oh, something about Mary?
No, that was it's a fucking.
This is an Adam Sandler movie. Big Daddy.
Was it Big Daddy or no? I think
no?
It was something about the babysitting fucking movie, wasn't it?
Daddy Daycare?
Daddy Daycare.
No. That wasn't Daddy Daycare. Daddy Daycare is no. You're thinking about Adam Sandler. I think. I don't know.
I'm gonna find out. I'm looking it up right now. We need to settle this right here.
Damn it.
Earmuffs, old school.
Old school.
That's right. It was old school. Earmuffs.
My boy Blue.
She's got her earmuffs on. She can't hear anything we're saying.
All right.
Right.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy, man. Yo, he hit himself with the dart. My man said, yes.
All right. Well, before the stuffing falls out of Big Chief Smash, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 54 of the Prime Pod.
Not really sure what happened here, but good night, bitches.
Emotional, damn it!